Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to this edition of Dear Mr. K. So, I'm starting with Dear Mr. K because we haven't done one in a while, and so I've gotten some questions, and I am going to respond to the questions that I received in regards to Mary Kay. Hello to everyone joining. Hello. Guys, this is so exciting. I said I was going to do another video at 4,800. Every 100 followers, I'm going to do more videos. And I couldn't even get a chance to do the video, and we're at 4,900. Okay, guys, I see you stepping up and sharing the page, so I'm super excited about it. So, Dear Mr. K, here was the first question. How do you stay motivated when everyone tells you no? Customers and recruiting alike, whether it's a new team member or a customer, apparently everyone is telling this person no. So, first of all, I will say whatever your self-talk is about everyone saying no, everyone is a lot of people. Everyone is a lot of people. Have you really talked to everyone? So the point I'm trying to make is, I'm not saying you're not trying. What I'm saying is self-talk is important, and the words you use have power. And when you say everyone's saying no, you're almost attracting that everyone is going to say no. And that's why every time you ask somebody for something, you're already expecting them to say no, and so they just keep saying no. And so how do you stay motivated when most of the people that you're encountering, or a lot of the people you're encountering, you are hearing no from? Listen, guys, this business, like every other business involving sales or recruiting, is a numbers business. That's the reality. Anybody who can teach you this business will teach you. It's a numbers business. And so if you have talked to 5 people this month and 5 people told you no, good luck, because at the end of the day, if you would talk to 30 people and 5 told you no, but the next 5 told you yes, oh my God. But if you stop at 5, that's that. Now, what I will tell you is people are gonna say no. More people will say no than those who will say yes. So in Mary Kay, a lot of times we teach you should see 30 people in a month. Well, you don't expect to sell to 30 people or to recruit 30 people. I mean, we teach that see 30 people, see 40 people, see 50 people, and they say that when you recruit 5 people, you did a good job. So the percentages are even set up for you to understand that people are gonna say no. So how do you stay positive? By keep going and finding the yes. Every time you reach a no, you need to understand that that is getting you closer to the yes. When somebody sees you and they don't buy product, whoo, next person. When somebody talks to you and they don't want to join the team, whoo, next person. It's all about next opportunity. No means the next opportunity. No means the next opportunity. It is up to you to continue finding those next opportunities and realizing that people are everywhere wanting this product and wanting this business, just like they are wanting the services from everybody out there. So if you're in a different multi-level marketing or a different sales environment, whatever, this applies. It's a numbers business. And so you stay motivated by keeping yourself moving and finding the next opportunity. Okay, so this is good. So this goes into the very next question, which is objection. So people said the most common objection that they are facing when they're recruiting people is that they're just too busy. I just don't have time. I mean, I would love to, but I'm just too busy. Here's the thing, guys. When it comes to objections and overcoming them, you need to realize that when you become a master of overcoming objections, you will also become a master of recruiting. That's the way it works. Here's the reality. Some people really are busy. They exist. They do. Most people who tell you they're busy is just because they don't really want to talk about this anymore, or they're scared, or they're doubtful, or they're fearful, or whatever the case may be. But if you've already told me you're super interested, you love it, I could see myself doing this, and then we say, okay, so you ready? And they're like, no, I have to think about it. Well, what do you think is stopping you? I just don't have the time. Well, that's an excuse. Okay, guys, let me see if I show you what's happening in front of me. There's a squirrel that has decided, oh, see? So just so you know, like, you know how you get distracted and people say, squirrel? That was really a squirrel. Okay, so most people who are giving you an objection are looking for you to overcome the objection, and they just don't know that they are. My goal when people give me objections that I know are just excuses is for them to realize that I have realized that this is just an excuse. I'm not talking about people who are actually that busy. I've recruited people who are going to school full-time, work a full-time job, they're a mom, they're a wife, and they still can figure it out. And then certain people say, I'm really interested in joining your team. I say, okay, so what's going on? Why can't you join? I'm just too busy. And I'm like, okay, so let's talk about what is it that you're busy with? And they're like, well, I mean, I work. And you also do a lot of other things outside of work, and MisterKay would only take a certain amount of time out of your life. The other thing is answering their question very clearly with how many hours are you expecting to have to work in MisterKay? Sometimes the reason people think they're really busy is because they think that in a business like MisterKay, they're gonna have to work an additional 20 to 40 hours a week to make it work. Not the case. I mean, I don't work 2 40-hour jobs. I work a full-time 40-hour job, and I work MisterKay 2 to 4 hours a week, 4 to 6 hours a week, 6 to 8 hours a week. However you want to work this business is how you can work it, but you can start with a very minimal amount. So if you're truly interested, and I've just told you that you only need 2 to 4 hours a week, what's the real reason you're not joining? And a lot of times it's fear, and you can conquer that as well. So keep that in the forefront. Now, what is your go-to exfoliator? That was a simple question. The one that I like to use the most is microdermabrasion. That is a physical exfoliant, but I also do use our glycolic acid revealing radiance chemical peel, which is a chemical exfoliator. So one of them you're scrubbing physically with your hands, and the other one you're letting the chemical do the work. Depending on my mood, and if I want to sit there and wait, or if I want to just scrub and go, is which one I use. Both are great. Both are available on my website. Ding! And you can let me know if you have any other questions. How do you stay motivated when a goal is so big that it scares you? That I'm scared of failing others or underperforming when it comes to leading others. So here's the thing. If the goal is so big that it scares you, you picked a good goal. If you are knowing that you're called to this goal, even though it scares you, you picked a good goal. Now, how do you stay motivated? By understanding the reason why you were called to this. By understanding your purpose and understanding your calling, and you're pulled to this. See, the thing is, too many people are choosing a life because somebody else told them this could be good for you, but they are not really called. And when I say called, I don't mean that, you are called to MisterKay per se, or Herbalife per se, or any of these things per se, but you're called to lead people. You're called to grow a team and build a team and teach people and inspire them. And so what I would tell you is, how do you stay motivated? By continually finding the joy in the little wins. Every step and every day is a win. Today I had one of my consultants come over who just joined, and we had a little get together and we did a party, and it didn't go so great. It wasn't the best party on earth, but here's the thing. She felt good about it. She felt important. She felt like the ice was broken. And so we moved forward. And now she's like, okay, so are we going to set up my inventory this week? Absolutely. And then I'm going to teach her systems, and I'm going to teach her this. So, the thing is, too many people are focused on the fail and the fear and not focused on the calling and the purpose. You are called to something like this at a time just like this, as a time such as this, and it's time for you to move forward and knowing that you are living out your calling. I hope that answered all of the questions in regards to MisterKay. That's what I have written down. So I'm going to start the second video now, which is Dear Daily Dose, which has nothing to do with MisterKay. I'll talk to you guys in just a second.